Sports for you London Boxing News from the capital city. Here with the current IBF World Champion, Frampton. Carl, firstly, congratulations on your joint win award at the Belter Awards last night. How was that being received in Northern Ireland?
That was great. That was brilliant. You know, the joint winner of Northern Ireland, pretty much Northern Ireland Sports Personality of the Year with Rory McIlroy was a great achievement and honour for me. Honestly, I think someone was feeling sorry for me or something. I know I had a great year last year, but I don't think I competed with McIlroy's year. He had an amazing year. I think he probably should have been the lone winner, but I'm happy to get something from it.
Does it feel like you're walking on water a bit in Northern Ireland, Cole? Because your status has always been there, but since you've won that world title, you know you're just you're up there.
Yeah, it's huge back home, and people know who I am now. Obviously, there's a lot of publicity and press around fights, but now with what we're doing here with ITV and this deal, it's going to get my face out into the mainland a bit more, and that's what we want. And boxing on terrestrial TV now, there's already a decent name back home, on Box Nation, where there's decent viewing figures, but not great. Terrestrial TV, there's going to be millions of people watching this. It could get pretty chaotic, but it's amazing, not just for me, but for boxing as well.
How important is it for you, your manager Barry, you trainer Shane, CWM Cyclone Promotions as a whole, to get this deal? Because with respect to Box Nation, they've got their limited figures because of the subscription side of it, but ITV is an open plan for them.
Yeah, it's been great. You look at what we've done. We left Matchroom because we were unhappy. We set up our own promotional company. We went with Box Nation, and people laughed, and this is stupid. And Barry got a bit of stick about it as well, but surely he's got to get his credit now. He's teamed up with CWM, who's one of the biggest companies in the world. They're a massive global company. They're backing us very heavily, and we're on ITV, terrestrial TV. I think he probably deserves a wee bit of credit now. I hope the guys who were begrudging him when we left our last promoters, they sort of wake up now and give him the, just fair dues. We've done it. We're on terrestrial.
He's done what no other person's done in the last 4 or 5 years. It's just as Barry's rightly said before. Unfortunately, as with yourself, you have to become a world champion to get any kind of credit in our sport now, and it's just a crying shame. But with this, and I won't mention the rival network, but the following, the week earlier, with the fight in Monaco, the world title fight again on a terrestrial station, it just seems that boxing's getting back to where it should be.
Yeah, and that's what we need. We have very good fighters in the UK, and boxing is an exciting sport at its best. When the best are fighting the best, there's not a better spectacle, I don't believe, in sport. So it's important though to keep these fights and the whole event exciting, because the average Joe watching on terrestrial TV, they want blood and guts, they want to see excitement, and it's important not to be involved in dull fights. And I think this fight we have lost is going to be a good fight, and I think it's important to make sure the undercard is very competitive as well, and get some big names in there as well. So I think this whole event is going to be amazing. It really will. It's just going to be, it's been good before, but it's going to be a different level now.
The thing is, the crying shame is that people on this side of the water may not have heard of the likes of Conrad Cummins, Mark McCulloch, Jamie Conlon, but when they see those fights, I mean your world title fight against Kiko Martinez, the undercard was absolutely astonishing. 50-50 fights all the way down the line, and everyone said the same thing. And I do believe that once people see that on this side of the water, you've got the platforms expanding all the time.
Well, the public, they know what they're watching, especially the discerning boxing fans. They don't want to see knockover jobs constantly. Guys get in with 90% or 95% sure they're going to win a fight. It's not what it's about. So you put me off there, Brian.
I'll let it.
So it's exciting. It really is, and we want to match people well and make sure they're in exciting fights, and especially now, more so than ever, being on terrestrial TV, we have to do that.
Finally, Cole, 2015. Are we going to see 2015 is the year that you you clean this division up?
I think so. I want to. You know, people talk about Rigo and they don't want to mention Rigo's name and stuff, but the perfect year for me would be to beat this guy, Chris Avalos, first and foremost. I'd like to fight Quig in the summer, beat him, and Rigo or Santa Cruz, whoever wants it. I think Santa Cruz is a guy who would genuinely fight anyone, but I think he just does what he's told in America. I don't think it's up to him really. I think he just does what he's told. As people don't want him to go anywhere near me. So Santa Cruz or Rigo I'd be happy to fight at the end of the year.
Carl Frampton, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Cheers, mate.